Hello all, and welcome to episode 6 of our Liverpool rebuild. It's been a funny time at the moment. The league is going really well. We are 32 points from 13 games. We are top of the league on goal difference. We drew our last game with Palace 1-1. I believe Trent Alexander-Arnold got sent off very late on. Our next 3 games are probably the most 3 key games I probably will play all season. Copenhagen away, must win. Man City away in the Prem has to be a draw, in my opinion. Benfica at home, must win. But also in amongst that, with Benfica cannot beat Real Madrid in the next game. It's going to be tight and it's going to be tough, if I'm honest with you. So, as I just explained, Trent has got an automatic 1-match ban for being sent off, which I can't even go against. And unfortunately, that is in a key game against Manchester City. So, not ideal, shall we say. The league is starting to shape up quite nicely now. I was at Darwin Núñez, 7.82. And there we go. Telles Magno will be coming in on the 1st of January. Happy with that one. Means we no longer really need Garnacho. He will probably just sit on the bench and rot, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. As a matter of fact, he might not even get on the bench, to be perfectly honest with you. Jota's injured. It is only for a couple of days, so we will see him sit out, which is fine. He'll probably be okay to play. Warren Zaire-Emery. I think he's going to be top notch, if I'm honest. Have I already added him? He is already there, so he's someone I'm going to be looking at for sure. Are they going back over a lot of these? I believe they are. They're going over a lot of these. It just made me wonder. Because I certainly haven't gone back to scout on them. That's done that for me. Yeah, we know about that one. And while we're at it, we really need to try and see if we can offload him. To be completely honest. So what was... guide value is 17. Okay, oh, I hit the wrong thing yet again. Get good at that, I do. Offer to clubs. See, Porto were willing to pay 15 million. Now I'll be looking around 13 million. Is it just Luis Diaz? Yeah. Completely focused. Jota is okay. Diaz is okay. So if we have a look here, Luis Diaz, we will keep on the bench. Excuse me. We will make a change at the back. We will have Konate come in. Other than that, we will leave it as it is. We must win. About resting Fabinho. It's about resting some of these bigger players in view of the Manchester City game. Got to be smart about that. Let's go get this victory. Because let me tell you now, it is needed. Gonna try and fire us up. Well, it's a delightful start for Liverpool. 3 minutes in, we got the goal. Jota into Darwin. 1-0. The boy Nunes, he can't stop scoring if I'm going to be completely honest with you. And Robertson is now suspended for the Benfica game. That is not ideal. Not with what's riding on that game. We need to demand more here. Probably need a 3-goal cushion here if I'm going to be completely honest. Why do my fullbacks pick up so many cards? I need to demand more from them still. Okay, we are the early kick-off there. Yeah, we need a couple more goals to try and get that goal difference sorted a little bit here. And Van Dijk is now also suspended. Unbelievable. Robertson's going to have to come off. For Timaskas. A lot of these boys are absolutely shattered. Jota will come off for Carvalho. We shall leave it at that for the time being. Okay, Salah and Garnacho. I just can't stop getting booked. Put Fabinho at fullback. It's not a problem, he can slot in there quite nicely. And can you believe I've just seen that Copenhagen have equalised? And if that is the case, what is Becker doing? What has he done? That man has probably just cost us Champions League football. Absolutely ridiculous. Konate is now injured, I believe. I can't sub him off. I will try. I can. It'll be Joel Matip that will come on. No, I can't. It's literally, we're just going to have to go for it. It's only 2 minutes left, but my God, what a disaster in Europe. And there it is. What a disaster. Angry, understatement. And that sees us out of the Champions League. Well, I can't really say much more than that, to be honest. That is diabolical. Genuinely can't believe what I've just seen. So poor. Europa League. Okay, it's something. I'm not overly happy about it at all, but notable criticism. Now there should be really only one. The board are disappointed that the team didn't get further in the group stage of the Champions League. I'm not surprised. I'm going to lose Oxlade-Chamberlain for not a lot. Yeah, really not very good there. I fully expect the fans and probably the board to be extremely pissed off with me. Now, if we can get a result here away to Manchester City, even if it's just a draw, it does say that Manchester City will be tough to beat. Yeah, we know that. We already know that. They are the favourites. Yeah, it's not very good. Okay. We need to go full strength here to the best that we can. Trent is out. Let's put Fabinho at right back. Going to put Matip back in at centre back. Van Dijk needs a rest. Do you know what? He can rest it in the next game. Harvey Elliott will be swapped with Jota. Elliott can come out for Luis Diaz. Alexander-Arnold out for Tsimikas. Konate comes out for Arthur. Probably not needed in any way, shape or form. That's going to be the best thing I can do. I've got to play Van Dijk. Henderson, Thiago. Yeah, I can't do much more than that, to be honest. We just need to change Jota's role. He's gone down to 2.5. That's not ideal, if I'm going to be completely honest. Come on, let's go give this hell. We need a result here. No surprises with their lineup, to be completely honest. Should be a cracking game. I will be more than pleased with a draw away from home at the Etihad. I will take that right now. And we are behind after 9 minutes. Bernardo through to Haaland. Bang. 1-0. Made it look easy, to be honest. I've got to demand more out of the boys very early. Haaland has scored again. And there was no replay. Interesting. We've really got to fire these boys up. They've really got to do something here. One shot on target. Yellow cards galore as normal. Pretty shocking, to be honest, right now. And Rodri has made it 3-0. It's getting quite embarrassing, to be honest, right now. Yeah, just get him off. It's fine. We've got to come to the conclusion that we are facing an uphill battle here, and we've got to start performing. I'm not so sure I can. That's not the right sub for me. I know the boys are absolutely knackered. I can appreciate that. Thiago is practically done for as well. Andre Santos will come on and have a game. I think me losing the likes of like Trent. Nunez has got one back for us. 1-2 with Carvalho. Goes near post. Beats Edison, who didn't even move. It's a goal back. Makes it 3-1. Now let's try and demand more and try and get some more out of these boys. I don't see that we probably will. I do want them to show some passion. And Nunez has got another goal. It's 3-2. We've taken off a lot of our superstars. And now, interestingly enough, we've made this interesting. Ruben Loftus-Cheek is at Manchester City. Interesting. Do you know what? Diaz wants to be substituted. That's fine. We're going to go all out here. We're going to try and see if we can nick this draw. Do you know what? Fair play to the boys in the end. 3-0 down at half time. It probably was. Game over. Our XG's 156. I'm not overly disappointed from the team. They gave it a really good go. First half killed us, unfortunately. Absolutely killed us. Haaland done the damage. Yeah, we can get back there. Liverpool fined for ill discipline. 25 grand for failing to control our players for 6 yellow cards. Carvalho comes off the bench and gets a man of the match. Okay. Not sure what that piece of news is going to really do to change my life. So we've now got a bit of a filler game against Benfica, which is unfortunate. Okay. Man United have got a chance to catch us up now, which is not ideal. Benfica are actually top of the group, which means they must have beaten Real Madrid. Bournemouth have just drawn now. That's such a shame. This is just a nothing game. These are the worst, but what it does do is it gives me an opportunity to play some players who haven't been playing as regular. Yeah, I will be making an offer for him, that's for certain. They seem to be scouting him quite a fair bit. Are they going through all of these again? Interesting why they would be doing that. Okay. Anyone not happy? They all look okay from there. Andre Santos. Look at the training, there's some good stuff going on now. Carvalho in team of the week. Haaland player of the month. 6 appearances, 8 goals. Darwin's got the same. The young player, Harvey Elliott's in now. And Pep has just picked me to manager of the month. Conor Bradley, we're happy to see him winning rewards. Arthur suffers food poisoning. Can you believe it? So we're at a C plus right now. Okay. Yeah, literally going all over it, all over again. Price as a priority. I'm not sure on Gardival. Right. It's the right thing to do here, I believe. Just get the boys in that have not been playing. Whoops. Oh, I've got to come out of that because it always happens. Who is not a bad fullback? We're going to play Milner. Andre Santos can play in there with... Where's Bellingham? No. Nowhere to be seen. Okay, that makes my mind up. We can put Job there. But what we will do is we will play our other formation. I'll see him happy. Up top, we'll have Carvalho. With Harvey Elliott on the right, we will have Garnacho on the left. As you can see, this is very much a very different looking side I'm putting out, but it's practically a needs must just to rest the boys up. There is no need to do anything outrageous. Like 3 stars is my best. It's not great looking side. Konate is injured, is he? So where would that be? On here. Okay. That's a mistake by me. Curtis Jones. Yeah, we're fine. Give them some Champions League experience as well. It's certainly a funny looking Liverpool side, but we have been poor. I will practically let this one play out. Any type of result here will be well required, but I'm not overly hopeful, to be honest. And it is an own goal, I believe. Cool, Florentino nearly took down Milner. Oh, it's a nightmare. He has just skied that straight into the roof of the net to give us a 1-goal lead. We'll take it. It's still not good, whatever happens, to be fair. It's just not good enough. I knew it was a tricky group, but I still thought we'd come through it easily enough. Bruised shin. Now, if I'm going to put on anybody, it's going to be Fabinho. Because he actually has not played that much lately. Because Henderson's actually been keeping him out. Okay, we lead at half time, embarrassingly. Eight points. We'll give him a satisfied team talk. It's nothing important at the moment. It's just a game, just to get it out of the way, get into the Europa League, and hopefully we might be able to get on and win that. Obviously, depends who's going to end up being in like the third places. Oh, that's not a good one for Gomez. I was just going to consider taking off Harvey Elliott and putting on Ben Doak. What is he must have a better role. Look at that wide target forward. Okay, it's interesting. We'll stick with that. He's only a youngster. And he's gone straight up to a 7.1 rating immediately. He's got that orange, not so sure of his happy face. And we have just gone and got a second, can you believe it? Simicast down there again, crosses it in. Carvalho turns it in 2-0. It's like 3 or 4 games too late, unfortunately. Oh, Joe Bellingham has picked up a fractured lower arm. Oh, that's not a good sign. We are down to 10 men, and we've just gone and got another one. Garnacho plays it across, and it's Ben Doak on his debut. Or maybe even his European debut, I'd probably more say, I'm not sure. But he's put it away, and it's fantastic. Really, really good end to maybe this second string team has really shown the first team how to get the job done. Because they have come out flying and won 3-0. It's a nothing game. But fair play to them, they got the job done. Do you know what? I will say that I'm delighted with them for that. Fantastic. Real Madrid top the group. Benfica with a good 12 points. Us unfortunately played 6, won 2, drawn 2, lost 2. Not good enough at all. So Joe Bellingham, 5 to 6 weeks. We're going to have to leave him to the physio. It is a shame. Joe Gomez is out for 3 weeks. We'll pick up just over £2 million for that. Okay. So we have Leicester in our next 2 games. And then we have Fulham. And then it's the World Cup. Having scored at the age of 16 years and 356 days, Ben Doak has set a new Liverpool record for youngest goalscorer. Fair play, that man. Very good. Now we are up against Leicester. The guys from the Football Manager Football Show will be pleased to know that we are taking on Harvey Barnes, the young butcher boy, as the lads would say. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes with him. I believe Ken may have brought him a couple of times, or he definitely had him in the Leicester part of the save. So we have arranged some friendlies. By the look of things, interesting. I'm not overly too bothered about them, to be completely honest. Okay, this is quite a big game for us. Now the only thing is, if I go to quick pick, okay, that makes it a lot more easier for me to have a look and get my right side out there. He's gone with Jota up top. I've got to stick with Darwin. I'm going to be completely honest. Darwin has been my main man in that respect, but I'm okay with this in here. Do you know what? I'm going to give Andres Santos a start. We're going to start him over Fabinho, just because Fabinho played in the last game. The majority, also I know Andres Santos did as well, but I think I'm going to stick with his formation because this worked in the last game. Let's go out and let's give it a hell and let's see if we can get a result here. Got Thiago sitting in the middle of a park who hopefully can spray the balls about. You seriously can't tell me that Van Dijk is fit to start. Well, he did just miss out the last game, so. And we've got the Carabao Cup next, which I might have to take reasonably serious. Let's fire these boys up. Right, we need to start pressing on and demanding more. Oh my goodness. Has Andre Santos scored or is he offside? That's offside. No, it's counted. After video review, that was offside. I'd have swore blind that was offside. We're not complaining. He's off the mark for us. And that actually does put us back to top of the league. Obviously, probably not for long with the way that City are playing. Nunes is now offside. He has scored a lot of goals in all fairness as Darwin, so. Let's fire him up a bit. It looks like it's going to be 1-0 at half time. We've completely dominated possession. We've dominated the shots and shots on target. We're pleased. We've got a positive reaction out of all the boys. We will tell them to go back out and do what they've been doing from the start. Defence is all looking pretty good. Midfielders look a bit knackered. And Nunes has gone and scored. It's from a Robertson corner and a bullet header from Darwin now. Gives us a 2-0 advantage. We really needed that. And is that Luis Diaz? A big hoof over. Oh, it's a bit of a mare to be honest there. But Salah's cross has been met by Luis Diaz. We can take our foot off the gas a little bit here. Henderson will come off. He is booked. He will be replaced by James Milner. We're also going to take off Darwin. We're going to put on Jota. And we shall leave it at that for the time being. We're 3-0 up. We are coasting. There is no need to keep going like the clappers. On mentality, we can go to more balance now. I think we're going to have to take off Andre Santos, who has been phenomenal for us. We'll get Fabinho on now. We will carry on as if they need to make a sub. We'll do that with Bajacic. That will be my allotted substitutes. We'll praise the boys. It's a penalty. It has been given and a red card. Mo Salah steps up, goes the side that he never ever goes, tucks it away, makes it 4-0, and that will seal this game. A good result. Very pleasing, to be honest. Needed a reaction from the City loss and the draw at Copenhagen. We got that. Really pleased. Salah played really well there. We will even tell them that we are pleased. So it puts us back top. Probably not for long. Although City, I believe, may have an away game. Depending on who they've got. Salah's 30 these days. Don't time fly? Did I say that City were at home to West Ham? I might be wrong. I did just hit too many buttons without even really thinking about it. Is that Leicester playing a second string team now? It looks like it. Yeah, City beat West Ham 3-2. Actually, an Alvarez late goal sealed it for them. United also won, becoming a big gap from the top four and the rest at the moment. Oxlade-Chamberlain has been overlooked. He needs to find a club as well while he's at it. Konate has failed. Okay, 10 players called up for the World Cup. Kudos, Alexander-Arnold, Henderson, Gomez, Van Dijk, Jota, Thiago, Alisson, Fabinho and Darwin. And the draw for the Europa League is happening. We will do this because it's not something I kind of expected. Chelsea are in there. We need to try and speed up this draw if we can. My goodness. I will advance to my team. Liverpool will face Dynamo Kiev. Okay, it will be an interesting game. We ain't got to worry about Europe well into the start of the 2023. They really going back down the scouting report because they are completely drilling this in now. It's pretty relentless that they're drilling that into me. Right, let's see how the opposition are lining up. Okay, so they were saying that they were going to play a sort of second string side, but they're not. It's not particularly. Andre Santos, you've kept your place. Fabinho, we are going to rest. We'll put Milner in at right back. Van Dijk will come out. Oh, that's an interesting one. Centre half. We'll put Fabinho in at centre half. Which means in midfield. Oh Lord, look at it. Henderson will come in. I think he may already have been in there in the first place, but Nunez also needs a break. That will be Jota that comes in. I don't overly want to rag them too much, but I'd like to get through this. And then obviously we've got Fulham away, which will end. Oh, look at that. Very, very different. I like the different. I can't even skip it. I like the different way they do that. That is pretty cool. Away we go. Let's fire the boys up for early doors. So it'd be nice to get the away win at Fulham if possible, but although they are completely no mugs, and real life they are no mugs either at the moment. Mitrovic has done such a fantastic job for them this year. Wouldn't surprise me to see him get a move for next season. Oh, the Football Manager boys will be living the dream on that one. What a ball from Patson Daka. And the young butcher boy Harvey Barnes with a lovely finesse shot in the top corner. We are finding ourselves 1-0 down to Leicester City, and we've really got to push it on here because I really don't want to be out of 2 cup competitions early doors. Milner just got clattered, and Salah goes on, tucks it away. It is 1-1. We will praise the boys there for that. Andre Santos is not happy in that middle. So with Milner as well. A lot of them are not happy, to be honest. Okay, it's 1-1 at half time. We'll tell them we're disappointed. So a few of them have said that they've got a positive reaction out of that. We need to demand more from the boys. Did that work? That one did. Just doesn't seem to be going our way at the moment. It's time to make a substitution. Thiago is absolutely shattered. I'm going to play Trent in now. That could be a real horrible thing to do. We're going to have to bring on Nunez as well, which is something I didn't want to do. But Salah is shattered as well. We need to take him off and at least give him a bit of a rest. Now, why can't I find Carvalho? Am I losing the plot here, or have they not put him on the bench? It's going to be Garnacho. I don't think Carvalho is on the bench. I might have just lost the plot. It's actually been quite a poor game, to be completely honest. Harvey Barnes makes his way off. We can't take off Fabinho for Van Dijk. Okay. Is this straight penalties? I genuinely can't remember. Oh my goodness, is that Garnacho just scored the winner in the last seconds? Oh, it's a scissors kick. Garnacho has done something. He's just sent us through to the next round in the Carabao Cup. An absolute banging volley. In the end, we are relatively pleased with that. We will take that win. Not convincing from any way, shape, or imagination. Must admit, I'll keep looking at this Calvin Ramsey. I think I may promote him to the senior squad. I don't think there's any may about it, I've just done it. I see his name a lot. We've been struggling for another right back. Milner can play there, but It's of no bother to me. So we got Fulham away, then we literally have a month off where we will be playing a few friendlies before we get back into it. Carabao Cup, we just skip those. Friendly match Freiburg has been cancelled. Okay, so we're going to come back earlier to play the fourth round game against Man City. Fantastic. Looks like Doak has just signed a 3-year deal. Look at that 4-star recommendation. Nice to sort of have these young stars already on board. Manchester United have gone above me. Man City have been held by Wolves. That is pretty big. Ronaldo scores 4. Okay, it is the last game. So we're going to put in Virgil. You're going to come for Alexander Arnold. We're going to Fabinho in there with Andre Santos. Nunes will start up top. So Carvalho. Where is my guy Carvalho? Not even on the bench. We're going to take out Curtis Jones as well, and we are going to stick on Calvin Ramsey. Going to get him in there. Okay. Let's get a result here. And if we win it, we go 1 behind City. Quite an important game, to be completely honest. Let's hope we can do it, and we can keep Mr. Mitrovic quiet. It's been very mixed, this rebuild so far. League has been really good. Fabinho is injured. Yeah, stick on Jordan Henderson. Don't take any risks with any of the players. We've got good players there. So yeah, it's been mixed. League has been fantastic. Cups have been a bit dire, to be honest. This is not a good start. So Andre Santos have just said there's a blame for that banger from Andreas Pereira. He just won a tackle. He didn't exactly do anything. Luis Diaz immediately gets one back for us. Salah through to Alexander Arnold. Drilled across. Diaz arrives late. Easy finish. 1-1. I'm going to demand more from the boys. It's actually really weird. Obviously, it's my first proper season on FM23. To have a World Cup at Christmas time is really odd. We've just taken the lead. Alexander Arnold into Darwin. Smashes into the top of the net. Go 2-1 up. Yeah, it's really odd. I obviously only came on just to a little game before this just to see what players are around and what leagues I needed to implement to get certain players as well. And yeah, this Christmas World Cup is a bit abnormal, shall we say. So that's probably why most of my players are absolutely shattered, because they are playing so much football. So a lot of the team are going to get rested. I think there was 10 going to the World Cup, 9 of which are with the club. So I think it was Kudos away that was on loan. We're struggling to contain Fulham right now. They haven't had many shots though. They really need another goal, to be completely honest. Mo Salah has been awful so far this game. He is going to be replaced with Diogo Jota. Get him off there. I think everyone else looks okay, to be honest. Got 20 minutes to go. No, we'll not be doing that. We're going to actually, if Trent's had enough, which it looks like he has, Calvin Ramsey is the correct man to put on now. He's a genuine right back. So the boys to focus. And we're going to go defensive. Try and shore this game up. Which we have done, a 2-1 win away at Fulham. We're pleased with that win because they are no mugs at all. So as you can see, that puts us in second, 1 point behind City. As we now come up to the World Cup break, we have an 11-point gap over Arsenal in fifth. Or Brighton are in sixth. Arsenal have got obviously a game in hand there. So far, everything looks pretty good. I've just seen that David Moyes has been sacked as well. So, from me, this is the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching. Please give us a like. Um, Subscribe if you haven't. So many people watch my videos and don't subscribe. It really helps if you do. Um, tell me how you think I'm doing. Tell me, as normal, is there anyone I need to purchase? Anyone I need to have a look at? Um, Please feel free to berate me about my poor European Championship, my Champions League performance. Diabolical, I know. Please catch us in the next one and see how we get on. We might skip a bit of the World Cup, to be honest, and maybe sort of catch up. Maybe start of December. We might sort of holiday it for a couple of weeks. We'll see how it goes. In the meantime, take care and have a good day. Peace.